Selecting the right size neck roll is important. This video will help you determine the best fit for you before your purchase.
Each player must decide what works best. That will depend on their activity and the position they're playing. The variables that determine the best neck roll fitting is the neck length, how the shoulders pads fit on your body, and then the brand of your shoulder pads will also influence the spacing you have from the edge of the helmet to the shoulder pads. Then also the desired extension. So if he was to tilt his head back all the way to the sky, what is the distance? How much extension do you want with that distance? And then the position that when you tie the neck rolls down, this area here is what we call the float. And it means that you can float forward or float back, and you can float these apart. Finding the right neck roll size may not be as easy as it looks. You don't have all the various sizes to try on with your current shoulder pads and the helmet that you're going to wear this year. And you're also not able to apply the neck roll so you can get into common movement positions and feel how any impact might be absorbed using the neck roll. Selecting the best size of neck roll or collar is a personal preference for each player, who must assess the personal variables within their body and their equipment. Assessing the neck roll exposure is the area between the helmet and the shoulder pads. You can position the neck roll with the desired reduction in neck exposure. The space, sometimes called the float, between the neck roll can be adjusted. So this float area here, you can take your neck roll and you can move it tighter to your body, or you can move it out depending on how your equipment fits. A couple movement areas that you're going to be looking at, it's the flexion is tilting the chin to the chest. So if he tilts the chin to the chest, but you're more likely trying to protect from extension, which is tilting the head all the way to the sky, and to block that. And have the lateral flexion, meaning that the head goes all the way to you. How much flexion you want from either side on the lateral, or the rotation from side to side. Now your extensions, either whether it's lateral or it's up in the air, is typically what you're going to try and prevent any stingers from coming in and causing a lot of discomfort, pain.
A neck collar that extends above the shoulder pads can assist in reducing the flexion that might otherwise cause a stinger or neck injury. Sometimes you may take a hit when not completely ready or at an unusual angle.
Now, model mugging has 5 neck roll sizes to choose from. We have the bulk size for, depending on the position you're playing, which can fit in, and then you can block, tilt your head back, and you block in a lot of any extension movement. But now this thicker one, this is the largest one we have. This is a 3-inch. This will also protect any lateral extension. So from one side or the other, it's going to block onto that position. This one also can restrict you from turning your head from side to side. So it blocks right here at the edges.
You must decide how much rotation you want. Less rotation limits your movement visibility.
Judging this from the pictures is finding what positioning of the neck roll and size would feel most comfortable. The pictures are not tied down to the shoulder pads, but you have to find that comfortable position. Tilt your head back. The 1-inch. Usually our youth athletes will buy the 1-inch in there because their bodies are smaller. But somebody who has different equipment, different neck shape, muscles and so forth, that can dictate that this may be most appropriate for you. But the most common is, especially your backs, your receivers, sometimes your linebackers, will get the 1.5 within 2 inches. So if you play typically any of your line positions, you're probably looking for a 3 or 2.5 is what we find most common. If more head movement is desired, a neck roll of a smaller height or thickness may be to fit your needs. We have 2 colors that you pick from. We have the white. You can also wrap it in duct tape to the color you like. It doesn't have to be black. It doesn't have to be white. It could be red, whatever duct tape color you can get. Consideration for sizing the position you play, your neck thickness and length, the type of brand of your shoulder pads, and the desired head movement, extension, lateral flexion, and rotation that you find personally most comfortable.
Impact absorption tests related to collision sports cannot be imitated in all situations, nor can protection be guaranteed against injury. No protective equipment system can prevent or eliminate the risk of serious head or neck injuries, including paralysis or death, while playing football or other sports. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button. If you have questions, reach out to us. Email us at equipment@modelmugging.org.